Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome. Today we are going to be setting up my faith planner for the month of June. If you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. And welcome. So today is actually the 26th when I'm filming this, which is why, the 25th, excuse me. So that's why I was saying that, because my month view is not finished. But I wanted to go ahead and set up for June. I don't often wait until the 1st of the month or even the 29th or the 30th of the month to set up any of my planners. I normally like to do it at least a week in advance so I can hop right into that next month. And so it's time to go ahead and plan for June. I have been loving this faith notebook for the morning time. It is literally perfect because if it's already pre-decorated, I'm just coming in here and I'm praying and I'm just writing down my thoughts for the day or doing a devotional. I want to try the soap method in here within the month of June. I just kind of did what was comfortable to me, during the month of May, but I want to stretch my legs a little bit and try out some different things and see. But yeah, just spending that time with God twice a day really does make a difference. Excuse me, versus just doing it in the evening. So if you feel like maybe you're stagnant in your growth, increase the amount of time you talk to him. Have a journal or something where you don't have to necessarily be alone or say it out loud, but you can, jot down your thoughts. I saw this post today and I loved it. Stop trying to make your quiet time perfect and just do it. It's so accurate, because it's like you don't need a perfect quiet time. You need the quiet time. And it doesn't have to necessarily be quiet. It's just you spending that time in the Lord. It's ideal, but not all the time can we do that. So I'm not going to be writing any of my prayers during this, of course. I'm actually just going to be going in here and decorating in advance, like I said, so that when I do go and do all of this in the month of June, it's already decorated and I don't have to think about that. I can just go in and write. The decoration for me is the encouragement to actually use it. The Lord knows my heart. I'm an aesthetic person. And if it looks pretty, I'm more likely to use it, open it up. If you're that type of person, just go in advance and have it look pretty and decorate it, etc. And then go in afterwards and write in all your prayers and things like that. I don't really like to do both at the same time, because then I find that I will try to warp my prayers or my writing around what I want to put on the page and vice versa. So I'm using these little starfish here to have a little list for my goals. I thought that would look really cute. And so this box for this month was themed after Mary Magdalene, so that's why you see her sitting over there. I wanted to put her there because it looks like she's praying to me while waiting on the Lord, and that's something that I wanted to have for my theme for June, so I wanted to sit her over there. I am absolutely loving these widgets, so I knew I wanted to use it in my prayer journal, or faith journal. I don't know, faith notebook. What do I call these? Faith notebooks? I'm asking you guys like I didn't make it. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to use it. I was just trying to figure out which one I wanted to use, and I figured that this green perfect box would be the one to use for my blessings for the month. But yeah, I really, really, really love having a genuine relationship with the Lord that doesn't feel forced or like I'm trying to copy somebody. I think that that's something that's worth talking about in the space of faith these days, because everything is aesthetic. And you look at people and they'll share their Bibles with these perfect layouts and stickers and highlighters. And, you don't have to aim to be that. Aim for what you need for your faith routine. And it doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing for you. If it's not who you are, then you don't have to force it. Just do what's comfortable for you to grow. And be a little uncomfortable every now and again, be vulnerable with the Lord, but you don't have to copy people is my whole point. Like, don't copy people. Oh my gosh, because I think I wasted a lot of money in the beginning of my walk trying to copy what everyone else was doing for their routines, and that was not necessary. If you don't need a faith notebook, don't buy one. If that's not something that you feel like you would actually use, don't get it. Use a freaking, what I use at night? Often, because of course I have my coffee and Bible time prayer journal, but when I don't feel like lugging that thing around, because it is pretty big. I think that's my biggest con, is it is pretty heavy and big and the edges are sharp. I've stabbed my thighs with that thing multiple times. I use my little post-it noted notepad. It's just a basic white sticky notepad, and I write my prayers on it. And then at the end of the week, I will take it and I will put it in my Coffee and Bible Time prayer journal. And then when I'm feeling a little bit fancier, or I want to mess around with some markers and I want to have some color to it, or I feel like I'm going to be doing a much longer prayer or some kind of something, then I will whip out my Coffee and Bible Time journal and go about using it, But yeah, just do whatever works for you, but make sure that you're doing it. That's the biggest thing. So yeah, I'm just adding my date dots to the month. I will put what my faith level is at the top of the month. I have like a thingy that asks, where are you in your faith walk? Basically, like, are you backslidden? Are you, middle point, you're lukewarm, or are you on fire for the Lord? And I think that doing that monthly for me will just hold me accountable, because he has me in a position where I'm sharing his word with multiple women, and just people in general who find my channel. And I want to make sure that if I am out here sharing it, that I have a relationship with him, that I'm not faking a relationship with him, because it'll show, one, and two, that's not what he wants us to do, especially when we're on a platform and we have his name in our mouth. We should make sure we represent him in the most authentic way possible. And the only way to do that is to make sure you're actually spending time in the Lord. So I try to make sure that I come correct, because obviously those who teach or share his word on a platform are going to be judged more harshly, because you're leading his sheep. So I promise that I am taking my time. I am not on here spouting a bunch of nonsense. If I'm sharing it, it's because I feel led to share it, and I feel like I've done my due diligence to make sure that it's true. But anywho, I am just going in now and adding some little decorative elements to my month. Nothing too major. I need lots of room to actually write. This faith notebook is more for writing, so having stickers like this where it's minimal and I just do little things here or there to jazz it up just a smidge, it's perfect for me, because like I said, I want to make sure I can actually write in here, have to have room for prayer and my thoughts and etc. I didn't put my fasting on this calendar for this month because I don't know when I'm going to actually do it just yet. I'll pray on it first if he even wants me to fast this month. And whatnot. I've got a lot of stuff coming up. My husband's birthday, Father's Day. We're supposed to be watching my sister's graduation. We'll celebrate that, etc. So I'm like, when will I have a clear moment to truly fast is, the question. So I'll wait for him to tell me when. But this past month's fast was definitely really testing, because I didn't feel driven as much as I used to. So that's something that I'll be praying on, and I know that I definitely need to fast. But anyways, yeah. And then he's been getting on to me about my weight journey, like, this is your temple. This is my temple. This is how I enter you and I'm with you. You want to take care of it, and you've been treating it bad, daughter. So I'm like, I know. I hear you, Father. So I'm excited. I'm getting a gym membership. He's blessing me with the ability to do so. So I'm going to go to the gym and work out more and take better care of what he's blessed me with while I'm here, so that I can continue to be a blessing to others. I can't do that if I'm not taking care of my body and I end up sick or something. So I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence with that. And yeah, it's just, God is good. He is so good. And I really want to make sure that I'm sharing his goodness with you all, so that you feel encouraged to seek it out for yourself, and not just watching me and considering that time and faith, because it's not. But anywho, yeah. If you want to grab this journal, this notebook, it is in my Etsy shop. It has been a blessing for me, and I know it's been a blessing for others as well. It's pretty, but it's got a lot of good information in there for you to use, different templates to encourage your growth in your faith. So if that's something that you're looking for digitally, I highly recommend that you check it out. If you want to be a part of the Patreon, I have that link below in the description box, as well as my Etsy shop in the link tree. So definitely go in the description box and check that out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and I will see you all next time. Bye!